Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. The throw over the middle taken in. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
First down, Cleveland. 180! Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Let's go!
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And Hunt is not going to get there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. On first down, Conway, and he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Mike, 44. Oh, here we go. Oh, Mike, 44 is Mike. Check, check. Hey, tight. 44 is the Mike. 44 is the Mike. Push him back. Push him back.
Now on 2nd and 13. Dobbs looking for his running back, and he's got him. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. 44 is the Mike. 44 is Mike. Check. 3 buzz. Shot.
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They have
into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
He's picked off at his own 47. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
They'll run on first down. Conway, and he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
Check 13. Check 13. Switch it. Switch it. Switch it. Check, check. Lucky. Get it all. Rest. Kill. Kill. Turn up.
On first down, Conway. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw Dobbs. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Mack Wilson, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up.
44, Mike, 44. I got him. Come on. 44 is Mike. 44 is Mike. Check. Rip left. 44 is the Mike. 44 is the Mike. Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. Zoom. Goes to Mike. Mike's 4-4.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Dobbs. And he's going to go down again. Mack Wilson in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
Could not have thrown that out there any better. When the ball hit the ground, I thought it might go into the end zone the way it was angling, but perfectly jutting out at the 1.
You think maybe what we saw in practice came into play there? You know, he put those big cans down on the sideline and angled for them and shot for them. Looks like it worked out pretty well for him, too.
They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. Fighting to get back to the goal line. I don't think he got there. He did not get back there. It's a safety. So after a scoreless first quarter, we at least finally get some points on the board.
But it can't be what either of us expected, can it?
No, the safety's not what you expect for the first points of the game, but one of the goose eggs is gone.
Let's go, baby.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum? He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now a give right side. Conway. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
44 is the mic. All day, dog.
Throwing here. Dobbs. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Good contain. No gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I know you've got a baseball background, right?
A little bit. Started in minor league ball.
Yeah, you did some of that, right? What do they do when they do the signals? An indicator, right?
Tells you whether it goes or not, yeah.
Yeah, whether the play's on or not. How about the indicators offensive linemen give when they're getting ready to run a screen pass? And if those get red, well, we just saw that there, didn't we?
No gain.
No gain. Deciphered it and finished the play off.
Good. 220. Oh, you got deep. Check 50. Check 50.
First down, Mayfield. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback when he delivers the ball.
Yeah, he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. On 3rd down, Mayfield. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it, and he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. So far, they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show for being out on the field. Now, sometimes, if you have a game where neither side has scored, 3 punts isn't a bad thing. But when you're trying to set the pace, get up on top in a game, you got to show better offense and find a way to put some points on the board.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Here to his running back. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
44 is the mic. 44 is the mic. Rip right, rip right. 44 is the mic. Mike.
On 3rd down, Dobbs. This is Jeff Swain, the tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there at a first down.
Check 44.
First and 10 at the 37-yard
Check
line.
42. 44 is the mic. 44 is Mike. Check. Watch QB drop. Watch QB drop. 44 is the mic. 44.
On first down, Dobbs to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Larry Ogunjobi in for the sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
Undercrush. Hey. 44.
Now a give, right side. Conway, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16.
Mike spoke both. Hey, let's get that ball here. Let's get that ball right here. 44. Mike, 44. Hey, here I come. Here I come. Here I come. Check nickel. Let's go.
Now Dobbs going for the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 30. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Watch block, motion, block. 44 is the mic. 44 is the mill. Here we go. Hey, watch edge. Hayward. Yo. Stay at home. Fofo's the mic. Mike's Fofo. Stop your whining.
To throw is Dobbs. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
44 is Mike. Check. Tackles. 44 is the mic. 44 is the mic. Let's put them on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Dobbs. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. And it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Mike, 44.
Now a give, right side. Conway. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
A 50-yard attempt.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Artie Burns. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
44 is the mic. 44 is the mic. Check. Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up. Shot. 44 is the mic. 44 is the mic. Get your swerve on. Go. Motion. Fofo's the mic. Mike's Fofo. Yeah.
Dobbs looking to throw on 1st down. Steps away to his left. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
That's it, baby.
At the Browns' 47-yard line.
Ready. 44, Mike, 44. Go. Kill.
On 2nd down now, Conway. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. So we've reached halftime here. Charles has already thrown off his headset. He's out here. He says, it's Christmas Day. I'm going home. We're not done yet, though. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, so time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Y'all playing the wrong football. Switch.
They'll keep it on the ground. Conway. 3 yards is the pickup, but it leaves them still needing 11 here on third down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Now they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. There he goes right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Tevin Coleman. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Browns have taken the lead. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Here I come. 44 is the mic. 44 is up. Hey, I'm coming. Check 37. Check. Come on. Fofo's the mic. Mike's Fofo. Go.
Now Dobbs. And he took that in one-handed. What a grab. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
is the mic. 44 is mic. Check, check. Quit talking about it and bring it. Go. Banjo, 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 banjo.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Hey, we got to get this stop here. Check, 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 check. He's coming to you. He's coming to you. Motion. Hey, hey, hey. 44, 44. Mike, 44. That's it. Just like that. Just like that. 44 is the mic. 44 is mic. Check, check. On hold.
Dobbs is throwing. Trying to lay one up deep. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. They were looking for Johnson that time.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Steelers.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Check 52.
Mayfield now after the fumble recovery. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Mayfield on first down. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. They'll run with Coleman on first down. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Cameron Hayward in on the tackle. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Mayfield. He's got it. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
50 the mic. 50 the mic.
And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Baker Mayfield keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Fielded about a yard deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Dobbs. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. James Washington was the intended target, and it's 3rd down. Looking to erase a 2-score deficit here in the fourth quarter, going for some big plays.
Yeah, they certainly were. They just decided one shot, didn't they? Forget trying to move the ball downfield in small little increments. Let's go for the big one. But how about the defense playing situational football, looking at the scoreboard and realizing what can hurt us most? The deep shot. They played it well.
44 is the mic. 44 is the mic. Switch. Deuce.
Oh, design run for their wideout. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. On 4th down, Dobbs nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. A 1st down throw for Mayfield. That is caught at the 7. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. It's Coleman here, and he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. 2nd down and goal. Mayfield, and this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. From 3 yards out, and the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. They had the lead in the 4th, but still passing. Finding the big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He gets a chance to get into the end zone as well.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Here's Dobbs to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I remember throughout my career hearing defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed.
Back. 44, Mike, 44. Watch the pass. 44 is the Mike, 44 is Mike. Check. Pick me up. Here we go.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Dobbs. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Sione Takitaki able to record his 5th sack of the season. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Coming after you. Hey, squeeze. 24. Check 24.
On 4th down, Dobbs. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Now Mayfield on 4th down. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Tevin Coleman, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
44 is the mic. I got one.
On 1st and 10, Dobbs. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Let's see what you got. Check your hot read.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Dobbs. He's got a man. Complete. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
You got nothing. 44, Mike, 44. Same on. Get that quarterback at all costs. Jack. Yo, motion. 44 is the mic. Check. All day, baby, all day.
Here's Dobbs to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Intended for Juju Smith-Schuster. He was covered by Denzel Ward.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Check Mike, check Mike. Fofo's the Mike. Mike's Fofo. Night. Check. Fresno. Full trot.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete, as time has run out on this football game. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for the Browns, they're now a win away from a perfect regular season as they move to 15-0. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Atlanta to take on the Falcons. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, their playoff hopes take a big hit as they fall to 8-7. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in